So here's a little quick overview of the redone wall. I'll zoom in a minute and show you the different sections and what made it different. But that top panel is all new. I went ahead and duplicated the bottom panel, and with the black background, and then moved a lot of tools so they weren't so jammed in. So we'll take a close look and see what it's all about. First section here is the screwdrivers, and that's basically remained the same. I've got so many screwdrivers. I'm going to create a screwdriver, find somewhere for it and put one up. So I'm leaving those as is. And here's the redone Pexto section. As you can see, there's a little space in between sections now, and I've added a couple of new tools. So it's they've got quite a lot of tools. So I really wanted to get them all up there, or as many as I could. Next section, one of my favorites, diamond tool and horseshoe, diamond tool and caulk. I've added a couple of new tools here, and again, a little spacing between the first Pexto section, that one, and then the next one. Makes them stand out a little better when they're by themselves. And of course, my all-time favorite, Perfect Handle tools. My nice new addition of the triple lever screwdriver, the steel handle wrench, which was real unusual, and of course they're all together showing off. Next are my Tremont tools, Tremont Manufacturing. One of the first tools I started with, and still a big favorite of mine. Just pipe wrenches and monkey wrenches, and great tools. Next section, both of these collections are a little smaller, but they were all crammed up together before, and now they've got some spacing and grouped together on their own. First, Craftsman tools. I love my Craftsman tools, and they've got a nice variety. And then Crescent tools next to it. And they were all jammed up down at the far end because I squeezed them in where I could, and they didn't get a chance to stand out on their own, so now they do. Rigid tools are next. And of course the rigid tools, this is pretty much the same display I had before, but I've just moved it and given it the separation like I did the others. Finally, on the lower section here, I had a little space on the end, so I put up a new display of Crowder tools, which I've collected recently. I'm enjoying quite a bit, along with some unusual tools on the bottom there. And then around the corner on the bottom panel, I moved these from the top section down here. My collection of utility knives and lots of nice miscellaneous tools. Now for the redone top section. The drills, pretty much the same. I've got my electric drills all together here. And the first panel on the top section, or the first area, are all pipe wrenches. All of those were on the bottom section, so I moved them up here, and they're not as squeezed in, although I'm starting to run out of room again. And right beside it, monkey wrenches. Some different types and varieties. Some of my favorite ones. I've got loads of them, but it's the only ones I could get up here. And here's a row of small wrenches, all of them 6 inches and under. Big variety, bicycle wrenches, adjustable wrenches, little vice grips, etc. Beside it, some different vice grip type pliers, along with the nice Neverstall wrench that I really enjoy. Also in the top section here, I've taken out a couple of my egg beater drills, my hand drills, and sort of squeezed them in a little bit, but I had a lot to put up here, and as I work down towards the top of this new top panel, I'm already running out of room. But I've got my nice hammer drills on the end, along with the enclosed brush drills, and then the open gear type. Really love that collection. And my clamps, well, I'm down to 6 of them. At one time, half of my wall space on the top panel was clamps. I love my clamps. I got a lot of different ones, but I had to just pick ones that would fit and pick ones that I sort of like the most. Not necessarily, but today they're my favorites. And my final of the top panel now. I just had to pick a few hammers. I had a lot more up there. Put my favorite ball peens, a nice bell system hammer, and a nice half hatchet, alongside a couple of specialty tools here. So there's the new wall. Something I can look at and enjoy every time I'm here. I wasn't really going to do another showing, but I got a lot of requests. And what's really different is now they're grouped by types and styles and brands, with a little separation in between, so you can sort of tell them apart without them being so crammed together. I hope you enjoy the wall and enjoyed my video.